My work of a scientist project is on Antoine Lavoisier. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier was born into a privileged family on August 26, 1743 in Paris, France. He studied astronomy, botany, chemistry, and mathematics at Collège des Quatre Nations, University of Paris, also known as the Collège Mazarin. And although he was very attracted to the sciences, he enrolled in the college's law school at 18, aiming to pursue the same career as his father. He received his license to practice as a lawyer before embracing a career in science. In 1764, he became a member of France's elite scientific organization, the French Academy of Sciences, and had his first science publication. He later married Marie-Anne Pierret-Fault on December 16, 1771. He was a very powerful figure in the Ferme Generale, which was a privately held business that collected taxes for the royal government. This organization was very unpopular with the citizens, and in 1974 he was labeled a traitor during the Reign of Terror. Lavoisier was tried, found guilty, and guillotined in May 1794. Lavoisier was later exonerated 18 months later by the government. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier forever changed the practice and concepts of chemistry by foregoing a new series of laboratory analysis that would bring order to the chaotic centuries of Greek philosophy and medieval alchemy. Lavoisier's work in framing the principles of modern chemistry led future generations to regard him as a founder of the science. Lavoisier was not convinced by the existence of phlogiston, a universal component of fire. In 1777, he proposed a new theory of combustion that excluded phlogiston and called it imaginary. According to Lavoisier, combustion was the reaction of a metal or organic substance with the part of air that he termed immediately respirable. He later named this breathable air oxygen. Lavoisier wanted to rid chemistry of every kind of impediment that delays its advance, with a reform that included a new language. With the help of some others, Lavoisier put together the nomenclature we use today. Lavoisier also published The Elements of Chemistry in Paris in 1789. This book included the law of the conservation of mass, in which Lavoisier asserted that in every operation an equal quantity of matter exists both before and after the operation. It also included the table of simple substances, which was the first modern listing of the then known elements. So how was his work conducted? So Lavoisier experimented by burning phosphorus and sulfur and showed that they gained weight by combining with air. He also burned lead calx and was able to capture a large amount of air that was liberated when the calx was heated. Later he met with Joseph Priestley, who had burned mercury calx, a red powder, and collected a gas in which a candle burned vigorously. Lavoisier repeated this experiment to conclude that common air was not a substance. This was the experiment that led him to believe that oxygen was part of the combustion reaction. And in 1772, Lavoisier and other chemists placed a diamond in a closed glass jar. They used a giant magnifying glass to focus the sun's rays on the diamond, which caused the diamond to burn and disappear. Lavoisier noted the overall weight of the jar was unchanged, even though all of the diamond had disappeared. This later was used as proof for the law of conservation of mass. After doing some research, there seems to be no issues that Lavoisier encountered during his work. Acceptance of his ideas. Lavoisier did not expect his ideas to be accepted quickly, especially by those who believed in phlogiston. He put his faith in the younger generations who were more open-minded. All young chemists, he mused, adopt the theory, and from that I conclude that the revolution in chemistry has come to pass. Connections, possible units in science. The connections to units in my classroom would be with chemical reaction and the periodic table of elements unit. It would connect to the conservation of mass combustion reactions, and to nomenclature. Also, since I will be teaching chemistry, he is also known as the father and founder of modern chemistry. Standards covered would be Middle School Physical Science 1-2, and more specifically, Physical Science 1B. These are my references, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.